Hello, everyone, and welcome back to If My Heart Had Wings. Does it somehow feel so empty without me? In the last one, we got, a little hot steamy, like literally, holy moly. If the first time wasn't awkward, the second time that was something. I wonder if we still got more, explicitness to look forward to just in this Kotori part of the story. I have no idea. But either way, we're coming up on the end of summer here, and I'm wondering, are we going to be able to get above the clouds? Are we going to have a happy ending? Are we going to make it to the skies above above the clouds, our main goal, our objective? Will we succeed? I don't know if we're going to find out in today's episode, but I'm sure as hell going to see if we can get there. So, let's do it. This is literally the scene that happened right after the bath scene, so we're here at the secret base. This is where Asa and Yoru are currently staying the night to keep an eye on the whole Morning Glory thing. Alright, so let me get the burp out that I had clearly stuck there. And let's let the little girls talk.
そうね。ただでさえ無駄に広いのに、人もグライダーもないとなるとね。
I beg to differ. There's literally a glider sitting right behind you. Nah, technically the glider is supposed to be out in the field right now, but, for the sake of not redrawing this scene, the glider's still in it.
先輩たちが引退しちゃったら、ずっとこのままなのかな。
Yeah, dude, we're all gonna be quitters.
でしょうね。けど、元に戻るだけよ。あの人たちが来る以前に。
And is that really so bad?
なんでだろう。先輩たちがいて、グライダーがあるのが当然みたいに思えちゃうんだよね。ここがもともと飛行機用のドックだったからじゃない？そうなのかな。なんだか寂しいわ、ヨルちゃん。せっかく楽しいことが始まってたのに。ほんと勝手な人たちよね。私たちの気持ちももう少し考えてほしいものだわ。
You guys are twins. You don't have feelings. Aren't you like two little robots? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
私た言い間違えただけ。姉さんの気持ち。
Yoru-chan cares. She really cares.
すごい言い間違いだね。一文字も合ってないよ。
I didn't say that.
明日、あのすごい子も来るかな。
I don't know. You guys should keep a better eye on it, and then you would know.
さあ、確率的にはこの3日くらいが一
Well,
番
we're
ありそ
almost
うだ
there
けど。
then. 3 days, baby.
緊張してきた。だからっておやつ食べすぎ。私の分残しておいてね。
Stop eating all my snacks, bitch.
食べてないと落ち着かないんだもん。まったく。そういう夜ちゃんはなんで掃除してるの？別にみんな物を出しっぱなしにしてるから。何かしらこれ。ロープ？
Rope? Uh-oh. Who's here?
あ、いたいた。おーい、朝ちゃん、夜ちゃん。
What are you doing here?
アゲハ先輩、どうしたんですかこんな時間に。いやー、家に一人でいると落ち着かなくって。ほら、明日あたり来そうでしょ。それで飛び魚荘に行こうかと思ったんだけど、せっかく二人きりなのを邪魔しても悪いと思って。
Can you imagine if Agaha would have found us in the bathtub, or at least heard us in the bathtub? Holy shit, dude. That would have been sexy as hell.
ちょうど姉さんが寂しがってたところです。先輩、大歓迎です。ありがとう。はい、これ差し入れのイチゴ。
Sick strawberry party.
いちごだよ、夜ちゃん。
She's already eaten them all.
夜ちゃん、それ何？そこの物置で見つけたんです。ロープみたいに見えるんですけど。ほら、ゴム？ゴムの紐なんだ。
Rope with a rubber cord? What would that be for?
何に使うものなのかと思って。
But what?
なんだろう。何かをぶら下げてたのかな。 ここにあるものだから飛行機に関係するものだと思うんですけど。
Okay.
それよりイチゴ食べましょうよ。
Fuck your rope. Eat strawberries.
そうだね。食べよう食べよう。
Alright. Yeah. Alright. Now what?
おいしい。
Strawberries.
このイチゴ甘いです。もらい物なんだけど、うちじゃ食べきれないから持ってきたんだ。
Well, that's nice of you.
今日はここで寝るんですか？うん、寝袋も持ってきたよ。もしかしたら今夜で終わりかもしれないもんね。アゲハ先輩、本当にやめちゃうんですか？小鳥がやめるならね。小鳥先輩がいなくても続けられるじゃないですか。続けられるけど続ける意味がないっていうか。アゲハ先輩はグライダーが好きじゃないんですか？好きだよ。小鳥や葵や朝ちゃんたちとやるならやっぱりグライダーがいいな。葵たちが飛んでるの見るの好き。アゲハ先輩って変わってますね。そう？なんで？普通は自分で飛びたがるものじゃないでしょうか。そうかもね。何度か葵に乗せてもらったけど気持ちいいよね。はい、気持ちいいです。でもまあそれが私の目的じゃないし、うまく言えないけど一番大事なのはそこじゃないの。小鳥先輩がいなくなったらその大事なものもなくなってしまうってことですか？そういうこと。先輩たちはそんな風に思える大切な仲間なんだってことです。
I want to be close friends with you too, senpai.
仲間か。去年の夏にガレージを取り壊されてからほんと大変だったからね。あの時は悔しかったしほんと泣きそうだったけど、でも今思うとあれはあれで良かったのかなって思う。ただのクラブ活動以上のことができてるのは学校から外へ飛び出してったおかげだもん。
It's true statements.
羨ましいです。何言ってんの。朝ちゃんももうとっくに仲間じゃん。部外者とか言いながらいつも手伝ってくれてる夜ちゃんもね。ねえ夜ちゃん、さっきのロープ見せて。何に使うものか調べてみよう。
We can all just hang ourselves because we're so depressed about everything, apparently.
そうですね。今日はみんなで並んで寝ましょうね。川の字になって。
Well, look like Roman numerals. That's totally what I was thinking too, yeah.
なんかキャンプに来たみたいだね。
What a weird observation. We'll sleep like Roman numerals. Lined up in a row. Okay. Oh my god. We're just walking around in our underwear now? Is that how it goes? Alright. Katori was sitting in front of the electric fan in her underwear. Here, barley tea.
ありがとう。染み渡る。
What's spreading in you? I also poured my share into a glass and drank it in one go. Just a little longer and I would have dehydrated myself. Holy shit, dude. While I was appreciating my drink, Katori held her glass in both hands and faced down with a blush.
すごいことをしちゃったね。
Wasn't that crazy? Yeah.
葵くん、じゃないや。葵、すごいエッチだった。普段そんな風に全然見えないのに。
I guess you just bring the dirty out of me, girl. Is that so? Well, I guess you wouldn't like a guy who'd be perverted all the time, right?
絶対嫌。
Instant reply. Do you also hate it when I get dirty during those times? I asked, a little worried. Katori gave it a quick thought and...
刺激的。
Stimulating. She muttered a single word. I didn't fully understand, but it didn't seem like she disliked it. I gently brushed her hair. You're cute all the time, but when we're having sex, you're 150% more adorable.
人、エッチ大好きみたいに言って。
I mean, are you saying that you don't love it?
葵とだからよ。 葵が私のこと求めて
Don't
く
lie
れ
to
る
me.
のが嬉しい
Don't
と
you
思って
dare.
別にエッチなわけじゃないもん。
You a dirty girl. A dirty girl.
そこんとこ勘違いしないでよね。
Swing. She pointed at me with her finger, like a knife through my chest. I know. I love you, Katori. I leaned over and embraced her tightly. Then I kissed her.
エッチなのもいいけど、こういうのもいい。
Me too. We embraced softly. We were in a heartwarming, happy mood. Hey, wanna go out for a bit?
いいけど、
I don't mind. You wanna put some clothes on first, though? We put our clothes on and went outside. There you go. The light wind was refreshing. It was just the start of August, and yet the cicadas were already out and buzzing. I can't see anything, I said as I looked up at the sky. According to Amane Senpai's prediction, the probability should be the highest during these 3 days.
いよいよなのね。
Next to me, Katori was also gazing up. Yep, pretty soon. We were waiting for it the whole year.
私、飛びたい。モーニンググローリーを、雲の回廊を渡りたい。
Katori said this like a prayer.
そうしたら、取り戻せる気がするの。未来が。
Future? Sorry, scratching my ear. Futura? Katori nodded.
そう。未来。私がなくした。もし、
That's not all you
モーニンググロ
lost.
ーリーを飛べれば、取り戻せる気がするの。
It wasn't as if she thought God was beyond those clouds and would give it back to her. It was probably about the dignity that she lost, the very essence of the girl called Habane Katori. I think that she wanted to regain what she wanted to regain was the faith that there was still some future ahead of her. That's why I said, "Yeah, you'll get it back." Katori grasped my hand tightly.
一人じゃ不安だけど、葵といると勇気が湧いてくる。そばにいてくれて。
You got it, Katori. I squeezed Katori's hand in return. Sorry. I can read today. I'm real good at it. Anyway, you'll fly, definitely. We both looked at the same high place. The same high place? Where the fuck did I get the word high? At the same place, straight up at the highest point of the sky. There's the word high. I found it. Anyway, are we there yet? I want to fly already, damn it. We did our dirty deeds. Now let's fly.
何？なんか騒がしいんだけど。
What's that noise?
おはよ
Good morning, Katori.
う。起きてきた。おはよう、カトリン。おはようございます。
Ohayo gozaimasu.
おはよう。
Ohayo.
あんたたちか。ってなんでアゲハまでいるの？いやー、一人寝が寂しくて昨日アサちゃんたちに混ぜてもらってたの。コロッケいただいてます。これ小鳥先輩が作ったんですよね。いいけど全部食べちゃダメよ。それ本当は葵のなんだから。葵。
Yorochan reacted with a twitch.
今なんかさらっと呼び捨てにしたわね。
You didn't call him Aoi-kun.
どうやら夕べのうちに進展が
Made some progress. Indeed we did.
うっさいわね。
We went from number 1 to number 2. As in, there's a 2 on the counter right now. Actually, we went to 3. Let's recall it actually we went from 1 to 3. Counter tripled all in one night. It's crazy. Anyway, you can call him however I like.
こっちに来なくてよかったわ。
Yeah, you would
危
have.
うくお邪魔虫になるところだった。
But you know what? I wouldn't have minded.
うん、
Tori, you want some rice?
大盛りで。
Mucho rice. When I filled her bowl, I heard some chatter from the hall. What is it? Did somebody come?
おはよ
Oh, hiya! What's up, Kaneko? Kaneko-san entered the dining hall vigorously. But it wasn't just her. After her, they came in one by one.
う。ただいま。
Oh,
水瀬くん
good lord. They're all back. Wow, they come home just in time after we had our night, huh? Good timing, I guess. Anyway, Yuka-san!
あー、疲れた。バスの中で一睡もできなかったよ。 います。早苗さんに涼子ちゃんもみんなどうしたの？
かなこさんから電話もらったのよ。
そうそう、ソアリング部のみんながなんかすごいことする
Oh
らしいから
shit.
見といた
Kanako,
方がいいよ
don't
って。
say this. What if it ends up not happening?
それで夜行バスで帰ってきたらみんな時間が同じだったみたいで駅でばったり。
So that's why you're here so early.
私はさっき寮の前で会ったんだけどね。
あの2階の部屋に隠してあったグライダーで飛ぶんでしょ。なんとかって雲を。
Yeah, I guess so.
私たちも興味あるからさ、みんな頑張ってたのをいつも横で見てたし、一度飛んでるところ見てみたかったから、そう言うと思って一応連絡も回しておいたわけ。みんな
After our garage was demolished and before we moved to our current base, we had been doing our activities here at Flying Fish Manor. It was a bit of a nuisance for the other boarders, but they never complained and even helped at times.
というわけで朝ごはんプリーズ。
There are some crockets if you'd like. Katori made them.
これ小鳥ちゃん作ったの？
Oh yeah.
すごい美味しそう。
They can eat them, right?
もちろんよ。私たちの晴れ舞台を見るためにわざわざ帰ってきてくれたんだもん。
Yeah. I mean, as long as I'm willing to give them away, right? Since you made it for me, I can do with them what I want, right?
でもお口に合うかしら。昨日作ったやつだからもう冷めてるし。
Microwave time. There's rice and miso soup too. I'll get you some.
あ、私手伝うわ。
When I was preparing the rice, the doorbell rang.
はーい。
Damn, dude, is everybody gonna show up today? What the F? Sanai-san pattered off to the entrance. And a moment later,
お邪魔します。
Anshan! Hey! As soon as he entered, the boarders blushed a little and began fixing their hair because everyone loves them some Anshan.
おはよう、ハニー。
Oh shit, Hataru's here, nice.
Yo!
And of course, Mabo. Gotta have him. Hataru, Mabo, what brings you here?
昨日いちごのお裾分け持っていこうと思ったんだけどな。アゲハにお邪魔になるからやめとけって言わ
Oh, I
れて。
see. Anshan was... Dude, everyone was gonna come interrupt us yesterday? Come on, man.
仕事行く前に持ってきたんだ。
Saying that, he put 3 packs of strawberries on the table.
昨日のイチゴだ。
Yep, that's where they came from.
本当だ。私はあーちゃんに呼ばれて。あーちゃん、はい、着替え。おお、悪いわね。
And you, Mabo?
あ？こないだ飛んでるとこ見に行った時なんか中途半端になっちゃったの。
True, the sister showed up and started yelling at us.
もう一回ちゃんと見ときたいと思ってな。
Sounds good. Is that so?
あ、勘違いすんなよ。これは生徒会役員としてだからな。
I feel like we're getting close to the end here. Doesn't it feel like we're getting close to the end? Now that everybody's showing up here, feels like we're like building up to something to end this freaking story off. I really hope so. I mean, not that I need this game to end or anything, or this story to end. I just wondered how much longer this first arc is going to take, because this is taking a long time. Yeah, I get it. Say it, don't spray it. You spit
なんか
fool.
一気に大所帯に。
Too many people. Whatever happened to predictability? Sorry, I just thought of the freaking Full House song. You know why? Not just because she said Full House, but because if you saw my intro to Fappy February, I played the Full House song, or at least like a fucking 10-second clip of it. Anyway, yeah. Are you guys gonna eat breakfast?
いいのか？
Yeah.
じゃあ、ちょっとだけ。
なんかうまそうだなこの
Are
コ
there
ロッ
even
ケ。
enough crockets for all these fucking people? Good lord. I guess making that huge pile of crockets was a good call.
葵の分、ちゃんと残るかしら。しかし、こうなると足りない人が一
Who
人
we
いる
missing?
わね。
Is it Amane?
おっと、言ったそばか
There
ら。
she is, just in time.
このチャイムの押し
The
方。
one ringing the doorbell must be.
私、見てきます。
Ryuko-san headed toward the entrance. And a moment later,
やあ
there she
おはよう
is. I
みん
knew
な
it. Gotta have her. She's the only one missing, really, unless we're gonna count the student body president, who could still show up when we go fly. Oh, and the sister, actually. There's still a lot of people. Anyway, Amane Senpai walked in with a huge smile on her face.
本当に来ちゃったよ。
Good morning, Senpai. What's the matter? You're here early.
今日もテストをするんだろう。顧問としてしっかり見ておこうと思ってな。
Oh, yeah, sure. Whatever.
いつも気まぐれで来たり来なかったりするくせに。ご飯の匂い
That
に
might
つ
be
られてきたん
slightly
じゃ
true.
ないで
She
しょ
is
うね。
always hungry. It does smell good.
空いてたの
You
を
just
思い出してし
remembered.
まったぞ。
Please, have some too, senpai.
はーい、ありがとう葵くん。
The normal quiet morning in one instant became very noisy. It felt just like the morning of a festival day.
葵くんおかわり。あーこっちも。
Okay, right away.
こーらあんたたち食べ過ぎ。葵。
Oh, they're all noticing that she didn't say Aoi-kun. Every single one of them.
なに
Everyone's attention focused on Katori.
もういいでしょなんて呼ぼうが。
Yeah, whatever she wants. It was a pretty cool morning. Summer was coming to an end.
ほらさっさと食べてテストフライトやるわよ。
This might be the last summer like this for us. Indeed. What a sad thought to have. Can we skip to the part where we're gonna actually fly over the clouds, or at least try to, and see what happens? Because if the stupid cloud doesn't come at all, the Morning Glory, it's gonna be dumb. Today's flights have been going well so far. The Morning Glory could appear tomorrow. With that thought, everyone was really fired up and concentrated on their work. We were practicing for the real thing. The flight plan meant to take us from takeoff far above the clouds. Air currents vary depending on the season, time of day, pressure patterns at high altitudes, etc. This makes it difficult to fly the same course the same way. However, places where thermals are likely to form and where other updrafts appear also depend on the terrain to some extent. Today, we're trying to fly as close as possible to the flight plan for the real thing. It's basically a rehearsal. Alright, it's a good
どう
idea.
だったいけそう？
リフトは捕まえられたけど、サーマルに乗るのとは感覚が違うのね。流れが読めなくて戸惑った。意外なところに下降気流が発生してたり。でも大丈夫。だんだん慣れてきたから。
After we had come back from our second flight, we took a break while Agatha and the others were checking the glider. The wind is strong today, so flying an unfamiliar course is quite tiring. I've been giving directions about the flight course from the rear seat so that Katori could focus on increasing the altitude.
想定よりだいぶ流されてたもんね。
アゲハ先輩チェック完了しました。こっち異常なしです。こっちもよ。オッケー。じゃああと5分休憩したら次のフライ
Let's
ト
take
行くよ。
5.
次どこまで飛ぶ？まだ時間あるし、もう一回様子見する？
Nah, I'd like to try that while there's more time to spare. If we don't come back in time, it will start getting dark, so we'll have to pass on that for now.
そうねそれがいいと思う。ってことは次は野外着陸も視野に入れてのフライトってわけね。
The outlanding, okay. An outlanding is basically landing somewhere other than the runway. Oh. In the case of gliders that have no propulsion, it's not always possible to return to the runway. It's not necessarily the same as an emergency landing. It's just landing in a place that won't bother anyone and from where you can retrieve the glider easily. Of course, damaging the aircraft is out of the question. Since we don't need to fly too far, we were always certain we could return to the runway until now. That's still the case, but when it comes to the real thing, there is no such guarantee. Luckily, there's a lot of vacant land on the Kazagara mountainside. Shouldn't be too hard to find a place for an outlanding.
だいぶ風が出てきたな。
Amane Senpai whispered as she absent-mindedly gazed at the flowing clouds. Yeah, earlier it was also stronger than we expected. We almost had to land out.
おーい、飲み物買ってきたぞ。
Yo, Mabo, being thoughtful. Matsatsugu came back carrying a convenience store bag. He has been carrying out the inspection since this morning. He should have gotten tired of it by now, but he wasn't complaining and even helped out a bit. Sorry for the trouble, Mabo.
別にお前のためじゃねえよ。お前の分はついでだ。
Lies, dude. We're best friends. Don't even fuck with me, dude.
またまた葵大好きっ子なくせに。
Don't act like you don't love me.
ちげえよバカ。俺が愛してるのはあかりさんだ。
And then Akari-san shows up. I took the cold sports drink from Matsatsugu and handed one to Katori. There's no AC in the cockpit. It's like being in a greenhouse, so you have to make sure to not get dehydrated. Okay, about time to get going.
渓流解いて。
Since the wind was strong today, the glider was tied down to the ground. After it was released, Katori headed off to the cockpit.
ああそうだ葵。一応非常食代わりにビスケットを。
Have some biscuits! As Agatha called out to me and as I went back to take the biscuits from her. The wind! The wind suddenly changed directions. Whoa. A gust of wind coming from the lake, the strongest one today, blew over the runway. Look out. When I turned my head at Amane Senpai's scream, what I saw was the glider being pushed by a sudden gust of the wind. Uh-oh. And a huge wing approaching a completely helpless Katori. Uh-oh! Katori! The next instant, Katori was hit by the main wing and thrown out of her wheelchair to the ground. What? Uh-oh. Katori! When I rushed over to her, she had lost consciousness. Ah, shit, dude. No way. Is she gonna be alright? I paced back and forth in front of the dorm telephone.
落ち着きなって。
Yeah. Despite my reply, my legs didn't stop. Katori was taken to the hospital by an ambulance. Hibari-san went with her. She gave us a brief call a while ago. She told us there were no external wounds and that Katori will be getting a thorough examination later. Luckily, the wing hit her wheelchair, so Katori was only knocked out of it. Okay, cool. So she's fine. She's fine. Hibari-san was supposed to call us when the examination was over, but the phone still hasn't rung. And when I was glaring at that silent phone, the doorbell rang annoyingly. It was followed by a furious banging on the door.
何?
Oh shit. It's her dad. Uh-oh. Let's see who that is. Agatha backed up and opened the door. Standing there was... Oh no! That's even worse. What the fuck does he want? Tapioca Sensei? What do you care? Tapioca yelled as soon as he saw me. How did he know? Why was he that frantic? Various questions popped into my mind, but only for a moment. She's still at the hospital. I told him the directions I had heard from Hibari-san. I was told she had no visible injuries. They should be giving her a thorough examination right now. The fuck does he care? Fuck this guy. On a closer look, Tapioca was sweating a lot. Beads of sweat formed on his forehead. He was breathing heavily and his thinning hair was dishelmed too. As he ran here as soon as he had heard about the accident. Wait, seems like he really did. Marino-sensei should be at the hospital. Marino-sensei is our homeroom teacher. It was suspicious that Tapioca, who isn't our homeroom teacher or anything, rushed all the way here so flustered.
どうかしたのか? すごい音がしていたけど。
Yeah, really though. What the fuck? I thought it was gonna be her dad all pissed off at me because now he knows, but it's the teacher? Like what the fuck is Tapioca doing here? I don't get it. Amane Senpai, who was in the dining room, came out to see what the commotion was all about. Tapioca glared at Senpai as soon as he saw her.
Mochizuki, これはお前の責任だぞ。お前が顧問を引き受けたりしたからだ。また同じことを繰り返すつもりか?
Let the same thing happen again? Oh shit, are we finally gonna get some of that Ibuki, what's her name? What was her name? I already forgot her name. The fucking girl that was Amane's BFF. Are we gonna learn more about that now? Amane Senpai was petrified by that menacing yell. Then Tapioca glared at us angrily.
無許可の校外活動で事故を起こした。もう言い逃れはさせんぞ。
Bitch, please.
ソアリング部は無期限の活動停止。あの忌々しいグライダーも没収だ。
You can't do that by yourself, homie.
もしまた違反したら処分してやる
How
から。
about you go suck a fat one, homie? With these words filled with hatred, he quickly left. He probably went to the hospital Katori had been taken to.
何だったの?
That's a good question. Why the hell does he know any of this? What the fuck happened? Beats me. Tapioca was mad. That was understandable. However, I could see that his concern for Katori was even stronger than his anger. Yeah, what the fuck? He wasn't our homeroom teacher or advisor. He didn't even have all that much contact with us. He had no reason to give Katori any special treatment. That kind of reaction might have been natural for a teacher, but still, it was surprising in his case. Is he somehow related to her and we don't know? Huh.
私の責任だ。
Senpai said with a sigh.
だから、そうじゃないですってば。
We had repeated this conversation a number of times after Katori had been taken to the hospital.
顧問っていうのは、 建前みたい
Yeah,
なも
really
ので
though. You're just
責任は
you're just a
私らにあ
figurehead
る
at
んで
this
す。
point, Amane. We asked Senpai because Akari-san said we can't be recognized as a club unless we have an advisor. That was just a front. We thought we would take all responsibility if something were to happen. However, in reality, that responsibility would fall on Amane Senpai.
いや、でも引き受けたのは私だ。飛岡先生が怒るのは当然だ。先輩。
We couldn't find any words to console her at all. At all? I saw the all and it said console her at all. All we could do was pray for Katori to be okay. Yeah, dude. She's gonna be fine. She just got knocked out of her chair, but dude, what the fuck with the I still wanna know Miss Tappy. I'm so full of questions now. What the hell, man? Anyway, yes, I see. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, I got it. Thank you very much for calling me. Please give her my best regards. Also, that was a disgusting burp. Not anyway. Ugh, terrible. I let out a sigh of relief and put down the phone.
なんだって？
They didn't find anything wrong. Katori will be spending the night at the hospital just to be safe.
よかった。
Whew.
よかったです。
See, she's fine. She's strong. She just doesn't have legs. That call just now was from Hibari-san. She called to say that Katori's examination didn't show any problems, but that she would also stay at the hospital tonight.
無事だったみたいね。
Kaneko-san, who passed by the hallway, guessed based on our expressions. I'm sorry for worrying you.
本当だよ。ねえ、ハット先輩。クワクワ。
Hat quacked sadly. While there was no way he understood the situation, he did sense there's something wrong since his partner didn't come home.
ゆかさんたちにも教えてこようっと。
Kaneko-san took Hat, and they went to the dining hall.
それじゃあ、私そろそろ帰るね。
Okay, I'll go escort you for a bit. What about you, Amane-senpai? If you want to stay here, I'll prepare a room for you.
いや、仕事があるから戻るよ。何かあったら知らせてほしい。
Understood. After we confirmed that Katori was okay, we were finally able to move away from the phone. Okay. Well, technically that was a disaster thing, but not really though, right? Anyway, I went outside with Agaha. You hear a lot less psychotas lately.
もう夏も終わりだもんね。
After a few days, it'll be September, and summer vacation will be over. So much had happened to us this month that it was over before any of us knew it. Suddenly, Agaha stopped. What's wrong?
葵。
Agaha grasped my hand with both her hands. Hey, Agaha... Her hands were trembling. And not just her hands, her shoulders, her knees, her lips, too. It was as if her entire body was shivering.
安心したら急に怖くなってきちゃって。ごめん。ちょっとの間だけ。
Okay. I gave her a brief reply and squeezed her hands back.
倒れてる小鳥を見たとき、すごく怖かった。小鳥にもしものことがあったらどうしようって。怖くて。怖くて。
While she was whispering this, Agaha was shivering as if she was freezing. The feeling as if your body was frozen, I also experienced it back then. It was a truly horrifying, chilling moment. I put more strength in my hand that held Agaha's. I'm not sure if it was to comfort her or myself.
少し落ち着いた。
Agaha let go of my hands.
ありがとう、葵。
Don't mention it. I feel a bit relieved myself.
小鳥には後でちゃんと謝っとくね。葵の手を借
Apologize
り
for
ちゃっ
borrowing
たっ
your
て。
hands. Nice. Back to her usual self, Agaha grinned and laughed. Then we started walking again.
日が沈んでく。
Agaha whispered as she looked up the gentle hill road we were walking on. Illuminated by the setting sun, the sky and clouds were glittering orange.
この分じゃ明日も来そうにないね。
Seems so. On the day before the morning glory appears, the eastern sky should be dyed purple. Last year we saw a bluish-purple sky. And the morning after the cloud appeared, that Amane-senpai called an unformed morning glory. Tonight's sunset was orange as always. That means the morning glory won't be coming tomorrow. I'm glad it won't appear while Katori isn't here.
本当だよ。そんなことになったら
That's what I'm saying.
あの子一
She'd
生
be
で荷物
pissed
よ。
if it happened when she was down, dude. Oh yeah. What happened to the glider?
あ、
Oh shit, that's a good question.
見てあれ。
We could see about 5 figures on the runway. They were dismantling the glider that we left being covered by a sheet.
先生たちだ。
Oh no! We recognized the teachers from our school? Hey, what are you doing?
おいみなせ、邪魔するんじゃないぞ。
Tapioca!
言っただろう、グライダーは没収すると。もともと
They took off the main wing and dumped it into the back of the truck. Sorry, I'm talking over dick bag, but who cares?
やめて、そんな積み方したら翼が。
Agatha rushed over to the teachers.
このトレーラーを使ってください。
We had left a special trailer here to bring the glider back safely. Agatha realized she couldn't stop the confiscation of the glider, so she helped them load it onto the trailer instead, to prevent the glider from getting damaged at the very least.
葵も手伝って。
Okay.
いい心がけだ。
Fuck you, dude. Seriously. We showed the teachers how to dismantle the glider and loaded it onto the trailer.
積み込みが完了したら学校へ運んでください。
Tapioca instructed the other teachers. What are you planning to do to the glider?
お前たちには関係ない。言っておくが、次もし盗っ人のような真似をしたら、ただでは済まさんぞ。
I don't know what you're talking about. Ugh.
それでは車を出してください。
The car pulling the trailer started driving away. After seeing it off, Tapioca went over to another car and put his hand on its door handle. At that moment, he turned his head to look at something. When he noticed my gaze, he got into the car as if nothing had happened and drove off the runway. All we could do was see him leave. Fuck this guy, dude. Fuck him in his face. The next day.
たったいまー。
What up? A bit past noon, Hibari-san brought Katori back.
姉さん、ストップ。
Asa-chan was about to jump at Katori, but Yoru-chan pulled her to stop. Must hug Katori, senpai!
病み上がりだってば、姉さん。
In exchange, Hat jumped on Katori's lap.
ただいま、ハット。
When we saw her like this, we all let out a sigh of relief. Everyone had been waiting for her return.
いやー、なんか悪いわね。勢ぞろいでお出迎えしてくれちゃって。
ほんと。何様だよ、あんた。
Is everything alright?
なんともないわよ。ちょっと頭を打っただけだから。軽い脳震盪だってさ。本当は昨日のうちに帰りたかったんだけど、ひばり姉が心配性でさ。でもほら、もうこの通りピンピンしてるから。
Katori was unusually talkative and was acting very lively. One part of her wheelchair was crushed, though. That must have been the place where the main wing hit. Just by looking at the damage, I could tell how strong the impact was. I'm sorry, Katori.
なんで葵が謝るのよ。
It's because I had left your side back then. That
それは違うでしょ。私が勝手に離れたんだから。あれは私の不注意。他の誰も悪くありません。それになんともなかったんだから問題ないでしょ。
after Katori said this so cheerfully, Hibari-san looked at her with a troubled expression.
さてと、そんじゃ訓練を再開しましょう。
About that.
え？
Practice? But you...
だって昨日中途半端になっちゃったでしょ。まだ本番を想定したフライトできてないし、病院の窓から空を見ながら気が気じゃなかったわよ。今モーニンググローリーが来ちゃったらどうしようって。さあ行きましょう。時間がもったいない。バカなこと言わないで。
Oh god. Oh god. And don't even get me started on the fact that we can't do it anyways, but let's let Hibari go off first. The pale Hibari-san suddenly shouted.
昨日あんなことがあったばかりなのよ。あんなことって別に大した怪我じゃなかったんだし、たまたま運が良かっただけよ。また同じことがあったら次はどうなるかわからないわ。お願いひばりね。モーニンググローリーがもう来ちゃうの。多分今夜か、そうじゃないなら明日か明後日か。もう時間がないの。ダメよ、許さないわ。ひばりね。
Katori, You should take it easy for now. Besides,
葵まで休んでる暇なんてないの知ってるくせに。私なら大丈夫よ。お医者さんのお墨付きももらってきたんだから。
I hesitated to tell her that the glider got confiscated. If I told her, she would be devastated. I'm sure she would feel responsible for that. When I was hesitating, Hibari-san started speaking.
ダメなの、小鳥ちゃん。たとえ私がいいって言っても続けられないわ。どういうこと？
The doorbell rang? Uh-oh. It's daddy time. Now it's daddy time, right? We weren't expecting anyone at this hour. Perhaps it's our homeroom teacher or someone similar? I'll be right there. When I opened the door, a man clad in perfectly fitting suit walked in. Here he is.
お父さん？
小鳥、
When he saw his daughter, he rushed over to her and kneeled down next to her wheelchair.
頭を打ったんだって。大丈夫なのかい？
平気よ。なんともないわ。
けれど、昨日は入院したんだろ？
ただの検査入院。ちょっと坂道で転んだだけだから。小鳥ちゃん、お父さんは全部ご存知よ。昨日全部お話ししたの。事故の原因も
Dun dun dun!
小鳥ちゃんが隠れてやっていたことも。
Katori's father looked at her sadly, without saying anything. Katori turned to Hibari-san.
約束が違う。夏休みが終わるまで待ってくれるって言ってたのに。言わないわけにはいかないでしょ。でもそんなことしたらお父さんたちが。
Katori peeked at her father, checking his expression, and when she met his sad eyes fixed on her, she turned her head away awkwardly.
私たちがどんなに心配するかちゃんと分かっていたんだね。それなのに。
違うの、お父さん。だってそうしないと許してくれないから。だから。
当たり前じゃないか。お前は自分がどうしてそんな体になってしまったのか忘れたのか。
Katori shook her head.
じゃあどうしてグライダーなんて危険な乗り物に乗ったりしたんだ。
Her father's voice was quiet, yet reproachful. Katori didn't reply and hung her head.
お願いお父さん。夏休みが終わるまででいいの。私にグライダーを続けさせて。
ダメだ。
お父さん。
そんな危険な遊び続けさせるわけにはいかない。
私ここにいるみんなと一緒に頑張ってきたの。この夏のために。遊びじゃないの。真剣なの。
Katori's father looked at her sadly.
グライダーで空を飛んだからなんだと言うんだ。そんなもの危険なだけじゃないか。遊びたいならもっと他のことをすればいい。
Bitch, no woman wants their dad to look for a hobby for them. Are you kidding me?
違うの。そうじゃないの。
Katori was frantically trying to appeal to him, but she couldn't find the right words to express her feelings. That is, why she wanted to fly, why it had to be a glider, words that would describe those desires. No matter what she said, those aren't things that can be conveyed easily. Looking at his daughter struggling for words, he sighed deeply.
もうここには置いておけない。さあ、お父さんと一緒に家へ帰ろう。
そんな。待ってよ。話を聞いてよ。
Katori raised her head reflexively, but her father ignored her and tried to take her out. Please wait, Habane-san. I couldn't bear it, so I stepped in front of her father.
水瀬さん。
I felt slightly bewildered by his discerning eyes. The other day, when we talked on the phone, he had put his trust in me. However, I had betrayed that trust. Just like Katori, I kept everything a secret from him. We are all working seriously to make the dream of flying through the sky come true. You told me on the phone, right, that Katori had changed because of me? But that was wrong. It was all thanks to the glider and all of her friends here. Katori nodded desperately. This time there was an accident, but our goal is right before our eyes already. If you say Katori can't fly, she won't, but at least let her witness this. I bowed my head, putting all my honest feelings into it.
私からもお願いします。お願いします。小鳥先輩のお父さん。お願いします。
Katori's father looked at each of the Soaring Club members, bowing their heads.
この子がハンデを追っていることは。
No
あなた
shit.
たちもよく
Nah,
ご存知
dude.
のはずだ。
Are you serious? Since when? Dude, don't drop such a crazy twist on me right now.
あなたたちが普通にできることもこの子に
Oh,
はできない
shut
んで
up.
す
See,
よ。
you're the problem, bro. You're part of the problem. Get out of here. He spoke in a quiet yet grave tone.
この子をあなたたち普通の若
Fuck
者
your
の夢に
face, Takao. You are the
巻き込まないでやって
problem,
ください。
Takao. You're the problem. I'm not saying she can do anything. She knows that. But when you say words like that, that's making it seem like you're taking away her life, dude. That's not cool.
お父さん
Yeah,
そんな
exactly.
言い方やめて
Here you go, Habari. Stick up for your sis.
本当のことだ。
Katori turned pale as she heard her father's words.
私すごく頑張ったのよ。いっぱい練習して上手になったの。ちゃんと自分で操縦して飛べるようにもなったんだから。
それはここにいる皆さんの助け
それにグライダーはとっても安全な乗り物なんだから。だから私が乗ったって。
お前が家を出るとき私たちに言ったことを覚えているかい？お前はこう言ったんだ。お父さんたちに心配をかけてばかりなのが嫌だ。だから一人で慶風学園に行きたいと。
その気持ちは今も変わってない。
As she said that, her father ran his hand over the damaged part of her wheelchair.
たまたま当たったのが車椅子だったからよかった。もし体のどこか頭にでも当たっていたらさあ帰ろう小鳥。お母さんも心配してる。早く安心させてやってくれ。
He pushed her wheelchair. If I don't do anything, he'll take Katori away. What?
待ってお父さん。
Katori grabbed the wheels and stopped them.
小鳥
お願いここにいさせて。グライダーやめるから。もう乗らないから。だからお願い。私ここにいたいの。
Katori's father turned his sorrowful eyes at his daughter, who broke down crying.
お父さんたちの気持ちも
私帰りたくない。
小鳥。
ねえお父さん小鳥ちゃんに少し時間をあげて。今夜は私が小鳥ちゃんを引き取るから少し落ち着いてからお話ししましょうね。小鳥ちゃんもそうしましょう。
Katori agreed, and her father silently nodded.
また迎えに行く。それまでこの子を頼む。小鳥、後でお母さんに電話して元気な声を聞かせてあげておくれ。
Okay. Oh, sorry. That's Katori. Sorry. Habari-san bowed to us slightly and began pushing Katori's wheelchair. Katori! Katori's gonna leave. Reflexively, I tried to chase after them, but Katori's father stood in my way.
これは私たち家族の問題なんです。
He said this with a bitter expression, bowed, and then left. Damn. Had a feeling something like this was going to happen, but holy moly. Horrible timing. Anyway, after Katori was taken away, everyone gathered for no particular reason in the dining hall in low spirits. I didn't feel like being alone, so I started doing some door mother work in the kitchen.
小鳥先輩戻ってきますよね。
No idea.
当然でしょ。本人がそれを望んでるんだから。それにしても娘の話もろくに聞かずに。ひどい親。
Awful parent. I guess it can't be helped. I whispered across the counter and everyone looked at me. When we saw Katori unconscious after the accident, we were all so worried. No, scared. My words revived everyone's feelings from that moment, and their expressions darkened. I think her father, who heard about it while being so far away in Tokyo, must have been really terrified.
うん。だろうね。だからってあんな言い方ひどいです。小鳥先輩が私たちと同じ夢を見られないなんて。
Please don't involve her in the dreams of normal people like yourselves. Even though it wasn't about me, when I heard her father's words, I felt as if my heart got gouged out. I had always been watching over her, seeing her great efforts and dream not being recognized was frustrating. I wonder how Katori felt when she heard that. The doorbell rang.
葵くん、ひばりさん来てるよ。
Everyone looked up as Kanako-san called for me. I dried off my hands and hurried to the entrance.
先ほどは父が失礼をしました。
No, I should apologize for butting in, too. Anyway, how's Katori?
今私の家にいます。泣き疲れて眠ってしまいました。落ち着いたら今夜にでも父と話し合ってもらうつもりです。
I see. I was relieved to know she wouldn't be taken back home immediately.
父の態度に気を悪くされたでしょう。
Nah, something like that was...
父も今は事故やグライダーのことを急に聞かされ気が動転しているんだと思います。ショックだったと思います。私もそうでしたから。
The fact we were hiding something so important was revealed in the worst possible way. Considering that, he was quite calm, even gentlemanly. I'm sorry that I didn't say anything.
小鳥ちゃんの事故のことをご存じなければしょうがないと思います。それに悪いのは心配をかけるのを分かっていて黙っていたあの子ですから。
What's gonna happen with her? Hibari-san shook her head with an expression that told me she didn't know.
父と小鳥ちゃんの話し合い次第だと思います。
If he's opposed to it, she'll never lay a finger on a glider again. Couldn't you try to convince him to let her stay here at least?
そう約束していただけるなら私からも父に頼んでみます。
I can promise you can't get near the glider right now. That much I can promise. Please, I'd be obliged. I bowed my head. Hibari-san also gave a little bow and left.
どうだった？ひばりさん、なんて？あの人、どうなるの？
When I returned to the dining hall, everyone rushed up to me. I pushed them aside and entered the dining hall. I don't know anything yet. Katori's going to talk with her father this evening. Hibari-san seems to understand our position, and I think she's on Katori's side. There's one condition, though. Katori can't fly the glider again.
よかった。
Asa-chan dropped down on the chair when the tension left her. Agaha and Yoru-chan weren't that relieved, though.
今は待つしかないってことね。
Yeah, that's why we should focus on things we can do. So that we can fly when Katori comes back. Yeah, exactly. We don't have a plane right now, or a glider, or whatever. We don't have one right now. We need to get that back. Anyway, after finishing my kitchen work, I headed back to my room for a breather. I got a little tired from all that stress that had been building up since yesterday. Everything kind of fell apart all at once there. We got to figure out what to do to reverse some of that shit. Anyway, I laid in my bed and closed my eyes. Katori. Please let me stay here. I'll give up on the glider. I won't fly anymore. So please, I want to be here. When I remembered Katori shedding tears and frantically pleading with her father, I felt a crushing pain in my chest. I honestly thought that as long as Katori came back, it'd be fine, even if we couldn't fly over the morning glory. I'd even accept her giving up on the glider. If we promised that, perhaps Katori's father would allow her to be here. I wanted to hear Katori's voice. When I thought that, I pulled out my cell phone. I selected Katori's number from my contact list, but I stopped. Katori and her father may have already started talking. If I called now, I'd just be a nuisance. Just as I closed my phone and was about to put it in my pocket, it suddenly rang. I instantly opened it up again and checked the screen. Agaha! Damn it! Agaha's calling? She went home just a little while ago. Hello? Aw, shit, dude. Her voice sounded urgent. Calm down, where should I go? Aw, shit, dude. What happened? I took Asa-chan and Yoru-chan with me and we ran to the runway. Agaha and Anchan were there. Anchan had lifted the cover at the side of the winch and was looking inside. Agaha rushed over as soon as she saw me. Are you crying? Her eyes were red and filled with tears.
どうしたんですか？
Yeah, what's going on?
何が？
Anchan raised his head.
こりゃ重傷だな。
I was at a loss for words when I looked inside myself. The hell is this?
何？
The machinery inside was completely destroyed. What the fuck?
修理するにしてもちょっとやそっとじゃ治らんぞ。
Anchan said at a loss. What's the meaning of this? Just who the world could have... That's all I said before it occurred to me. There's only one person who could have done this.
昨日グライダーを持っていかれるとき 飛岡先生の態度が変だったから気になって見に来たの。そしたらこんなことに。
Did he do this?
わからない。でも
I clenched my fist so hard my nails dug into my palms.
ひどすぎます。許せない。
Unforgivable!
どうしよう葵、これじゃもう飛べないよ。
As she muttered this in a tearful voice, I firmly embraced her shoulders. She staggered and leaned on me.
なんでなの。昨日まではあとちょっとで手が届きそうだったのに、なんもかもいきなり全部なくなっちゃったよ。
Not only did we lose the glider, our wings, but the winch was broken too? That means we have lost all means of getting up into the sky. Fuck! Good lord, dude. Talk about everything falling down at once. Holy shit, dude. Anyway, fuck that tapioca guy for real. Anyway, after escorting Agaha to her home, I returned to the dorm with Asa-chan and Yoru-chan. All three of us were hanging our heads depressed and on the verge of tears from unbearable frustration. Why did all this happen to us? Perplexed by the crooked, evident malice and feeling the loss of our wings, we were overwhelmed by depression.
大丈夫か？
No? Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks for coming. Anchan had come as soon as Agaha called him. When I came there, Agaha already seemed like she was ready to cry. If he hadn't come, she probably would have broke down in tears by then.
何？お前らが困ってるならいつでも駆けつけるさ。
He said and looked at me with worry.
大変だったみたいだな。
Well, yeah. I didn't say anything else. If I started talking about it even a little, I probably wouldn't be able to stop. I wanted to tell him everything. The urge to act like a spoiled child throbbed in my chest. He must have known how I felt, since he just patted my head without saying anything.
それじゃあもう行くよ。そろそろ戻らないとおやすさんにどやされる。
Okay, I'm really grateful to you. I lightly waved my hand and Anchan turned to leave, but he didn't move his feet. What's the matter, Anchan?
飛岡先生があそこまでやるのは、もしかすると俺たちのせいかもしれない。
What do you mean?
いや、すまん。忘れてくれ。
Oh, our fault. He's talking about him. He's talking about the old crew with him and Amane and the other girl. That's what he's talking about. Isuka, that's her name, Isuka. I was thinking Ibuki earlier, it's Isuka. Or Isaka, no, it's Isuka. Anyway, Anchan spoke in an evasive manner, completely unlike him. I wondered how strange it was that as I watched his retreating figure. We still need more info on that incident, man. Anyway, fuck Tapioca still, in his face. When I closed the door behind me, I sighed involuntarily. The winch was completely destroyed. Anchan said that he tried to fix it as quickly as possible, but no matter how fast he works, repairs will take more than a week. No, in the worst case, it might be beyond repair. I wonder if we'll be able to fly again. My willpower waned. Even standing felt tiresome, so I threw myself onto the bed. Then I opened up my cell phone as if I was looking for salvation. One new message. Huh? I didn't notice that I got a message at some point. Katori. Whoa. I jumped on the bed and opened the message. I'll definitely come back. She spelled it wrong, but it's cool. A brief message, apparently written in a hurry. But even just that was enough to make me feel my withered energy boil up again. I wrote a reply right away. Okay, I'm waiting. I also kept it short, just enough to convey what I wanted. Then I closed my phone and got up. Alright. I'll definitely be back. Alright, Terminator.